guys, welcome back to my channel. So please excuse the quality on this video. I am filming it on my phone. I am in the middle of leases. I'm staying somewhere for a week and I cannot find my tripod. It's somewhere in my car, it's somewhere in one of these boxes. I have no idea where it is. So I decided that instead of wasting time looking for it, I will just go ahead and film this on my phone. So this is going to be my Finish 15 by Halloween update number 2, I believe. And let's get started. So I have finished a few products since my last update. The products I finished were my Hang 10 sunscreen and my Kula sunscreen. Those were both deluxe sample sizes and were counted as one item together. And then I also used up my Clinique City Block facial sunscreen. That was a separate item. So those three, but 2 of my 15 items are done. And then I also have a clean rollerball and 2 perfume samples as one of my items, and like I said, I'm in the middle of moving and I do not know where that rollerball is right now, so I'm not going to be able to show that to you guys today, but I have finished the 2 samples, and if I make more progress on the rollerball, I'll probably add in some more samples, but for right now, I can't really tell you how much progress I made on the rollerball. I know that there is some visible progress on it, but I have no idea where I put it. So anyway, let's get to the things I do have. So the first item I have is a body wash from Soap & Glory in this Orangegasm scent. I got this while I was in Scotland. They don't sell this scent here in America, and the reason I threw this in here, it's something I use all the time. I don't have to remind myself to use body wash, but I actually have a little bit of a backstock of body washes right now, and I didn't want to be tempted to have more than one open. So by putting this in a project, I kind of am making myself stick to this one and not have a bunch of open things all over the place. So when I started, it was up here. My first update was right here, and this is where I am right now. And I think I didn't actually have this with me when I did my first update, so you probably didn't see that progress, but I made a little bit more progress in that time. I don't remember when I filmed that update, but it's been very steady. I use this every time I take a shower, so it's not something to worry about, but I'm about halfway done, and I think I'll definitely get this done probably really close to the end of October, but I'm not worried about it. I think it will definitely be done by the end of this project. Next up, I have a lip balm. This is by Stuart and Claire, and it's in the Dark and Stormy flavor. And I've just been kind of measuring my progress by rolling it all the way down, because it's kind of a pain to roll these up because they don't always go back down. So when I started, I only had like, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch. Trying to showing, so I've definitely made a lot of progress. I usually don't carry this with me. I leave it on my nightstand and I use it in the morning and before I go to bed. But since I was moving, I didn't want to lose track of this, so I threw it in my purse, and I've actually been using it quite a bit at work instead of lipstick. For some reason, I've just been going for this. It's just been easier. So I've made quite a bit of progress on it this week. Next is my Clear and Dry shampoo, and I also didn't have this in my last update. But as you can see, it's been very steady but slow progress. I'm very close to the bottom, but I will still have this for a couple more months for sure. So I have used this a little less in the past couple months. For some reason, I found that since I cut my hair shorter, it doesn't look as greasy for some reason. I don't know. So sometimes I forget to use dry shampoo and it's not a huge deal. And also sometimes in the winter I go 2 or 3 days without washing my hair. But since it's been so hot and I've been living without air conditioning, I have been taking a lot more showers, so that's probably contributed to it as well, but it's still been pretty steady, and I will hopefully get this gone and out of my life by the end of October. So my next item was actually a Bare Minerals powder foundation, and I tried to use that one week and I just found I really wasn't a fan. I don't think I'm a powder foundation person. I don't mind using that foundation kind of at the end of the day if I'm going out and I don't feel like redoing all of my makeup, to just kind of refresh it, add a little bit more coverage back in, and then put on some more blush. But, using it that way isn't going to make a huge dent, so I decided to swap that out with a different product. And I wanted to pick something kind of similar, so it wasn't like, I was swapping out a full-size foundation that I was trying to hit pan on for like a little perfume sample. So the thing I chose was my Neutrogena Shine Control Powder. And this is a pressed powder, it's translucent, and I've been carrying it in my purse to touch up throughout the day. Because, like I said, I've been very hot, no air conditioning, so I find myself getting shinier when usually that isn't a big problem for me, at least not in the fall and winter. So this is my purse. I also carry a brush with me, so I'm not sure if you're going to really be able to see the progress, but I will try to take some photos. Oh, there. If I hold it like that, you can kind of see a little bit. You can see maybe on the side, the pan, you can see a little bit of pan. It's a very even, it's been used down very evenly. There's a little bit more of a dip in the middle, but I don't know how close I am to hitting pan, but that's kind of the goal for this item, as it was for the Bare Minerals powder foundation. So next up I have a eyeliner from Urban Decay. It's in the shade West, which is a brown shade with shimmer. And this is how big it is right now. And I have to say, I still haven't been the best at using this, and I usually use this on my lower lash line, and it doesn't have to be super sharp to do that, so I don't need to sharpen it very often. So the progress has been pretty slow. What I would like to do with this is use it on my upper lash line and set it with a black powder eyeshadow to kind of use up the rest of it. But I also have 2 black eyeliners in my Project 10 pan right now. So one of those is almost gone, so maybe when that one is used up, I might try to move this out, doing it that way. So that's kind of my plan for this. But I do have my progress marked on this. So you can see right there, I started up here, now I'm down to here. Next I have a Bare Minerals concealer in a little pot. It looks like this. And I want to take a photo of this when I'm done filming this, just so I have a reference point, because it looks kind of the same to me, but I did use it for a couple weeks every day on my under eye, so I'm sure there is a bit of a difference. It's just hard to tell. So I think taking a photo will help me kind of pay attention better to that. So I will post that on my Instagram if you're interested, and maybe starting next month, I'll post the progress updates side by side. Got another concealer in this project, and that is my Sephora Smoothing and Brightening Concealer in this pen. I still have no idea how much is left in here. And one day I'll just click, 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 and nothing will come out, and I'll be really excited about that, but I have no idea when that day will come. Alright, so my next product is a NYX Infinite Shadow Stick, and it is in the shade Almond. And there's no way I'm going to finish this by the end of October. I just kind of want to make a dent in it, see how far I can get. So this is how long it is now. You can kind of see. I have been using this very consistently. I have 2 different looks I've been doing with the Lock Pro, and one of them uses the shades of Light Bronze and Garnet, and when I do that look, I use this as my base, and it looks really, really pretty. This is very similar to Light Bronze, which is my favorite shade in the Lock Pro, so I really, really love this shadow stick. If you want to see my progress on that, I started up here, and I am now down to here. But since I'm using that all over my lid, it's not something I have to sharpen very often, and it takes a very long time to wear it down because I really just go over it one swipe, and it's so pigmented that that's all you need. So slow, but hopefully I will make at least a little bit of a dent in it by Halloween. So the next item I have is this pink Fresh and Clean Body Splash. And if you see on the side, I have made a bit more progress than the first update right here. I have been using this quite a lot. I get a lot of compliments on this scent. I really like it. It's not super overwhelming. It's very light and kind of goes with anything. So I've really been liking it, but it really takes a long time to use up one of these. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish this much more in 2 months, but we will see. So this is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Eye Pencil, or Eyebrow Pencil, and it's in the shade Universal Taupe, and that is how much I have left. You can see my progress on the side. I'm not sure, I had this in another project, so I'm not sure which line was where I started, but I have it right here, right there. I think between the first and second update, or in the introduction and the first update, there wasn't enough to make a mark, but I've been using this every day, so I have made quite a bit of progress. I was at first kind of alternating between this and another brow product, but I really, really want to get this gone, so I've been using it every single day. Alright, so this is the NARS Rakugian Lip Pencil, and I was wearing it a lot for a while, but in the past month, I haven't really used it a lot. So this is what it looks like right here. And the reason I wasn't using it was because the last month, both my rotations were kind of, one was outside, it was at the farm, the other one was a very casual environment, and this is just very shimmery and shiny and just didn't seem like it went. But I'll probably wear this a lot next week because I'm back into an office setting, and this would be a really nice, easy thing to wear. So I think I'll have the goal of wearing this next week, but I did make a very slight amount of progress, if you can see on this card, but nothing very significant. So hopefully if I add this back in my rotation now that I'm going to be inside at more traditional rotations, I will be able to get more progress on that. I will be getting my birthday gift, which is another one of these, plus one in Cruella. My birthday is in a couple weeks now, so I'll have another one soon, so hopefully that will kind of motivate me to use this one up even more. Finally, I have this Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eyeliner in the Nude, and this is how much I have. It's rolled all the way up. And this is something I really do tend to forget to use. If I'm in a rush, it's one thing. It's very easy to skip because it doesn't make a huge difference, but it does, you know, add a little bit more brightness to my eyes when I remember. So if you can see right there, that is how much progress I've made. And since I use it in the waterline, I don't need to sharpen it ever, so it's very slow, but so we'll see how long it takes. I don't know if I can finish this by October, but hopefully I will start to remember to wear it every single day, and hopefully that'll be a little easier once I'm settled into my new place. Here I just kind of have stuff all over the place and it's kind of a mess, so I definitely haven't been wearing it a lot this week. Alright, so that is it for this update. So just a brief summary. I had 15 items to begin with, although some of the items were 2 items paired together. So I've used up 2, and I have 13 left. So hopefully I will have some more empties by the time I film my next update at the end of September. So let me know if you're doing this project, or I know some people are doing finish 13 by Halloween. Let me know how it's going, and I would love to watch your updates. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye! I've been using this very consistently. I have 2